Ñnamdi Kanu's lawyer abused Nigerian constitution, says it is satanic. Bruce Fein, the US-based lawyer to Ñnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has said it is absurd that Nigeria still uses the 1999 constitution, although it was imposed on the people by a military dictator. Fein spoke in an exclusive interview with human rights activist and Amnesty International designated prisoner of conscience Omoyele Sowore shortly after he and Kanu lead counsel Ifeanyi Ejiofor were denied access to the IPOB leader by operatives of the Department of State Services DSS. Kanu had remained in detention since he was rearrested by Nigerian authorities in collaboration with others outside the country. The Count had earlier ordered that his lawyer should be granted a routine visit to interact with the separatist leader while in detention. But on Thursday, the DSS had denied the pair access despite meeting formal notifications and existing procedures on visitation. Speaking during the interview, Fein condemned the disregard for human rights and due process in Nigeria by government institutions. The constitutional lawyer said globally, the right to self-determination and due process are fundamental rights of every citizen, which should also be upheld by the Nigerian government. Everybody recognizes the right to self-determination and due processes universally. The law condemns torture and extrajudicial killings, he said. I am an expert in constitutional law, and it seems very odd to me from the US that Nigeria lives on a constitution ordained by a military dictator in 1999 with no input from the public, no referendum, nothing, and the country is living under such a constitution 22 years later. To me, that is totally absurd. We should look at how laws benefit the people, not just being manipulated to benefit those in power. The Count ordered routine visits of the lawyers representing the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra and took another dimension as the operatives of the DSS prevented them from seeing him on Thursday. According to a statement issued by Kanu's lead counsel, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, on Friday, the DSS said that the person assigned to receive us during yesterday's visit was on a special assignment. Ejiofor stated that he was in a secret police office with a constitutional lawyer from the United States US, Bruce Fein, but they were prevented from seeing the separatist leader despite meeting formal notification and existing procedures on visitation. Fein had in May filed a lawsuit on behalf of IPOB in the US to revoke the 6 A-29 Tucano fighter jet sold to the Nigerian government and also blocked the remaining 6 from being conveyed to the country. Both Ejiofor and Fein were not allowed to see Kanu on Thursday. No wonder they were so careful to the extent of not allowing the constitutional lawyer Fein from US to see Ñnamdi Kanu. Well, that is their own problem. It's nothing anyway. The most important thing is that Bruce Fein knows everything concerning Ñnamdi Kanu's trial, and when the time comes for the hearing, he will be on ground. In fact, Ñnamdi Kanu has the backings of majorly, Ñnamdi Kanu has the support of enough lawyers to stand by him on the day of the trial. Do you understand? So there is nothing to worry about in any way. So let them do whatever they want to do. Let them criticize. Let them deceive themselves. That is their own cup of tea. You understand? What will be will be. Nobody is going to stop Ñnamdi Kanu from succeeding on the day of that trial. You understand now? So Nigerian government, I know the government is a deceitful government. Look at, we are still living in an old constitution, a constitution that's supposed to have been restructured, that's supposed to have been changed in order for it to favor everyone. How can a constitution be favoring one region? not favoring the other region. It's not the constitution. For a very long time, Nigerian constitution is supposed to have been changed, but because of greed and wickedness of the people in power, they have, been applying politics and stopping the constitution from being changed. Listen to a professional speak. He said it's satanic. Yes, of course it's satanic. You don't understand when he says so. It's satanic because it favors only one region. It's not normal. It's supposed to be a unilateral thing. It's supposed to be a neutral constitution, a constitution to favor the whole region. That's why power is only centered on only one region. You see that? That's why any little thing that happens, the Fulanis will direct you to the constitution, because they know that the constitution will surely speak good of them. Well, that's one of those things anyway. My dear viewers in the house, based on what I've just been taking note of by Ñnamdi Kanu's player, what do you think? What's your take? What's your advice? Because to me, Bruce Fein has just spoken the right thing. He has just revealed what he feels that's supposed to be done. As far as the Nigerian constitution is concerned, the constitution is empty. That's what he's trying to tell you. It's empty. There is nothing in the constitution. What is in that constitution is just biased laws and biased regulations. Things that are not supposed to be in that constitution and what is in that constitution. So Fein really know what he's saying. You know what he's saying. So the attitude of the Nigerian government is centered on what is in that constitution. So that's why we are acting strange in the country. We are acting strange in the country. When we have a strange constitution, the people will so definitely act strange as well. Do you understand? So it's not a new thing anyway. Okay, my dear viewers in the house, let me hear you and know what you have to say on this very matter. If you're new, click on the subscription buttons as well as the bell buttons. You can get updated each time we upload any new videos. Thank you.